Hello, I am right now gonna continue our trading analysis for today. So, as in the previous video, we have seen we were following our 15-minute continuation, which is this structure right at this moment, and we had mitigated this POI. However, right now we were in this consolidation between buyers and sellers to see who wins. Okay, let me just continue where we left off. So, we had this consolidation area, or the area where the market is yet to decide where it should go. Is it supposed to break this high or this POI's high and violate it, or is it gonna break this low? In our session analysis before this one, we compared the probabilities of what is gonna happen and came to the conclusion that the probability of this low breaking is higher than the probability of this high being broken. So, without any that, just a minute, let me go. Yes. So, during our session analysis, we were around at this point. At this point, I had at that moment, we had this wick break at the moment, and I placed a order directly at this POI because of this inducement and chain demand imbalance breakout structure. Overall, a very strong POI. However, we identified two areas of supplies from where after price gave us this reaction, we would like to see that bearish trend resume. One of these POIs was this. However, as seen in the image, this POI did not hold as we expected, and the thing is, there was this chain of POIs overall, and our pullback of this range has been generated by these already mitigated POIs. Second, let me just continue up here. At that moment, we had the wick break, but we expected a pullback of our price to into this point before seeing that resumption of the underlying trend. However, what actually happened? The thing that happened was price just went up, like it did not give us that pullback, just continued. Only at this point, when it took the liquidity behind this unmitigated POI, did it finally had its pullback. Okay, wait a minute, I have to pause the video. Alright, I am back, let me continue. So, we after price took the liquidity behind this POI, only then it began its pullback phase, which is at this moment, right? It after confirming that the pullback is real, the only POI in this whole range, alright, in this whole range that interests me is this POI, because no POI up here at this moment followed my rules. So this is the only POI from where I am expecting the price to come down before resuming that trend. By the way, if I have to point something out, that would be my trading window for the day is up. Alright, so if I take this trade, it would be a overnight trade. This is my first overnight entry that I want. The second entry is such that if price by any point has come up to this area, I will take a trade of sell side up here. As for why, the reason is simple. Let me just point it out up here. So overall we had these two areas where we figured this area is the down area right now, where buyers are, is likely to be the one that is gonna be violated first. So according to that, if we take a trade up here, we can expect price to go all the way down here to violate it, and our stop loss is behind this very extreme zone, right? That is why I put an order up there. Yep, that is all. If the other thing I want to mention is that this overnight entry has its 50% partials at 1:2, while the other 50% are at the 1:3. Yes, that was all for today, and I will update about what happened tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, because it depends on the price action. If it like confirm it. So yes, bye.